The business owner's guide to money you can count on. If you've been in business long enough, you already know this truth. Some months feel like you're flying, and some months feel like you're duct taping the plane together mid-air. Not because you aren't capable, not because you aren't talented, but because your cash flow has a mind of its own. And when your revenue behaves like a moody teenager, up one day, ignoring you the next, it affects everything. Your focus, your energy, your confidence, your sleep, even the way you show up for your clients, your team, and your family. This audiobook-style guide is designed to give you something most business owners never get: a simple, grounded, no-nonsense approach to building money you can count on. Not theory, not hype, not imaginary next big thing strategies. Just the fundamentals that quietly build powerful, predictable stability. The real reason cash flow feels like chaos. Cash flow problems don't come from slow months. They don't come from a lack of clients. They don't even come from competition. Cash flow becomes unpredictable when your business is built on random bursts of effort, inconsistent marketing, unclear offers, or relying on hope instead of systems. No one tells you this early on, so you learn it the hard way. You launch something, it works for a bit, then drops. You post every day for a week, then burn out for a month. You promote one offer heavily, then forget to promote anything at all. This doesn't make you bad at business. It makes you human. The truth is, predictable money isn't created from intensity. It's created from rhythm, a pulse, a structure you can lean on even when life gets messy. That's what today's guide is about: how to build that rhythm, one layer at a time. The shift from busy money to reliable money. There are only two types of businesses. 1. Busy businesses, constantly moving, constantly posting, constantly reacting, constantly scrambling. 2. Reliable businesses, the kind that aren't louder but run smoother, that don't need panic, hype, or endless hustle. Busy money feels exciting but drains you. Reliable money feels calm, steady, and earned. And making that shift doesn't require reinventing everything. It requires simplifying. Most owners complicate their financial life because they think complexity equals growth. But complexity only creates confusion, scattered energy, and inconsistent revenue. Simplicity, on the other hand, makes your business breathable, manageable, scalable, profitable. You don't need 14 products, 12 funnels, and 1,000 moving parts. You need one clear offer people understand, one reliable way they hear about it, one system that manages how they buy, one rhythm that brings leads and cash your way every month. Simple, lean, effective. This is where predictable cash flow begins. Why predictable cash flow is a leadership skill. Cash flow isn't math. Not really. It's leadership. It's your ability to stay consistent, make clear decisions, communicate value, manage emotion during slow seasons, and focus on the right problems, not the loudest ones. When your revenue swings wildly, it's not just the bank account that suffers, it's your ability to steer the ship. But when your cash flow becomes consistent, even modestly at first, you create something priceless: mental space. Suddenly, you're not making decisions from fear. You're making decisions from clarity. You're not choosing the cheapest option. You're choosing the best one. You're not chasing clients. You're selecting them. You're not surviving. You're designing. Predictable income turns you from a hustler into a strategist, into an owner, into someone who calls the shots instead of reacting to them. This shift changes everything. Building stability starts with knowing your numbers. You don't need to be an accountant. You don't need spreadsheets that look like they control a spaceship. You simply need to know 3 numbers. 1. Your monthly baseline. This is the amount your business must make to run without stress. Not your dream number, your stability number. 2. Your minimum monthly marketing activity. This is the activity that guarantees leads, even if you do nothing else. The simplest, smallest activity that moves the business forward. 3. Your monthly overflow goal. This is not a 6-figure dream. It's the extra amount you use to grow, invest, elevate your life, or build safety nets. When you know these 3 numbers, you stop running your business emotionally. You start running it intentionally. Why systems create freedom, not restrictions? A system isn't a cage, it's a safety net. Systems keep you from repeating the same mistakes, make your income repeatable, and protect you from burnout. A system is simply a thing that works even when you're tired. You deserve that kind of stability. Your business deserves that kind of structure. Your future deserves that kind of footing. And the beauty is, you don't need complicated systems, just the right ones. Even one powerful system, especially around cash flow, can change the entire direction of a business. A simple rhythm for predictable cash flow. Here's the rhythm many stable, quietly successful business owners use. Weekly, create 1 value piece, make 1 offer, follow up with 5 people, track 1 number. Monthly, review wins, review gaps, adjust messaging, reinforce what works, remove what doesn't. Quarterly, refine your offer, streamline your delivery plan. 1 growth initiative. It's simple, repeatable, and powerful. It's also how you slowly build revenue that doesn't disappear the moment you stop pushing. Because true cash flow isn't built on pressure, it's built on pattern. When you're ready for real cash flow clarity, at some point, every business owner reaches the same moment. A moment where guessing no longer works, hoping no longer works, blind effort no longer works. What does work is clarity, structure, visibility into where money flows, where it leaks, and where opportunity hides. When you're ready to get extremely honest about your numbers and equally empowered by them, you'll see a link in the description and in the comments section. It leads to something simple, practical, and surprisingly eye-opening. A tool designed to help you finally get a cash flow mojo you can rely on every month. No pressure, no pitch, just something useful waiting when you're ready. Your business deserves stability. So do you. You didn't start your business to live in uncertainty. You didn't start it to feel behind. You didn't start it to constantly push harder just to stay afloat. You started it for freedom, growth, impact, family, security, and the ability to create a life you're proud of. Predictable cash flow isn't a luxury. It's the foundation that makes all of that possible. So as you move forward, remember, small consistency beats big inconsistency. Simplicity beats complexity. Systems beat stress. And clarity beats chaos every single time. If you ever want help bringing calm, control, and confidence to your financial world, the link for the Cash Flow Mojo is waiting quietly in the description and the comments. Not because you need it, but because you deserve stability you can count on.